Alright, anyway, so that's why I'm understanding I'm building a portfolio on YouTube right now. delivering you to all, I'm delivering all this content to you for free, but I understand people never appreciate that actual content until I make actual events around the world and making money from you. Whereas once you're giving me money that I asked for, actually now everybody's appreciating me because they're giving me more money, more success in terms of what I ask for. And guess what happens? Actually now, I understand that no matter what, I'm growing my population and what I have in terms of followers, because when I ask for more money and when I create more events around the world, then all the followers are coming like that. And all these nice and beautiful attention in terms of what I'm having an attention is becoming something more because I go around having events around myself and doing this. And then people see me and they want to follow me. And that's it. But then they see I have all this YouTube content and I have all this. And then eventually somewhere down the road, I have an event and they're coming to see me eventually. And because I help them so much with this information that I post online, actually then they're more likely to follow me and share me around. They're more likely to give me a high status and high population in terms of high vibe around me. And when I ask for money from these people, because I'm helping them to succeed online for free, actually then they're more likely to give me money. Actually, it's that simple. I mean, just simple. You have to have a social media today, and you have to have an Instagram and YouTube account, and you have to have a Mega Drive to show people all the information that you have, to show people your whole life story, so that you can ask for money, so you can succeed. Actually, it's that simple. So what I do now is I do better. So anyway, so what I want to do also is I want to be posting online even more videos and more videos and more videos about everything I do. And that's the thing, yeah. I want to make sure everything's going online as quickly as possible. So what I do now is I go and focus upon helping myself to just deliver content in ways that is helping me grow. I want to make sure that no matter what, I have more enough time now to just go and have a shower. I'm going to have a shower quickly. I have plenty of time to do what I need to do. I hope they'll hear it to just be like that. I'll make sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon helping myself to deliver. I have to go to Kmart today. I have to go and do my Zonify track. But I want to go and get the trolley first. I want to go and get the trolley first. I want to go to Kmart. I have a shower. I have a grooming session. I go to Kmart quickly because my biological dad's actually sleeping. I shower on the way. I shower and I groom. And then I get ready. I just go to Kmart. I get the trolley because that trolley helps me to move around, to do basket performances and everything. And then guess what? Then I come here and I do my Zonify track. I do my Zonify track. I go to the shopping center and get some food before I come to my biological dad's house, and then I do my Zonify track. I get my food and drink before I do my Zonify track today. And that's specific, and also just go and really enable yourself to plan everything specifically upon life so you can do greater, and then make sure that from that point I make sure I'm doing my audio programs along the way, the whole time. And also what am I doing? I'm driving to wherever I need to go while talking to you as well. And also I'm understanding that I'm just driving while I'm at my biological dad's house only. And I'm only driving my biological dad's car, and that's it. I'm only doing that when I have to. But the thing is, I understand that no matter what, then now I'm just going to do that so I can move forward quickly, so I can go and do something quickly. So that's the whole point. And now what I want to do is I want to focus upon helping myself to deliver something that's helping me move forward. But that's the thing, man. I understand straight away I want to be away from my biological dad as much as possible. And I understand how he is already. I can see how he is. I realize he's angry at me always. He's always angry at me, man. So the thing is that he's never caused me violence. He's always angry at me, man. I don't want to be around him. I want to make sure I go and just do a great job for myself, to go and help myself to succeed is what I do. But before I even, let's say, come to my actual bathroom here, I want to place all my actual nice and beautiful content in terms of clothing inside of my bedroom. So do it now. That way I'm understanding that no matter what, it's much better to deliver content that's helping me move forward. So what I do is before I even get into the bathroom here, I want to make sure that all my clothing is in my nice and beautiful bedroom here. I place all my clothing here in my bedroom, and then I go to the bathroom over there. But guess what? I have to go and charge my actual content over here. That is my Apple Watch. And that's why I'm understanding straight away that I have to charge my Apple Watch and everything before I sleep. And before I go and do that, I make sure that no matter what, I have that content going in different ways to make sure that no matter what, I'm learning. I'm learning quickly upon my life over here. I'm charging always my content so I can have my battery and what I need, and that's why I'm always doing technology, guys. And I understand other people never admire my content because they get it for free. When they get it for free, mate, when they get all that for free, and guess what? I promise you, I get the Bible of Jesus Christ for free. I mean, I said, but I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate everything, and they have to appreciate me because they're never trying to kill me, man. But that's the thing. Honestly, people do appreciate you. Honestly, everybody appreciates you if they're never trying to kill you. I'm pretty sure whoever's never trying to kill you does appreciate you and what you're doing. But what you're really trying to say is you have to make money on that. And you have to make money on that. And you have to go all in on what you're doing. Whereas once you go all in on what you're doing, then you're focusing on making sure you have that nice and beautiful attitude going for yourself to deliver whatever it is that's helping you grow. Because the whole point is what? The whole point is making your life worth it. And you have to make your life worth it, guys. And you have to go and make sure your life is something much more. So every single day is a new day. And every single day is a new day. Plan your life ahead. And I see exactly how to plan my life ahead. I see exactly what to do very quickly every single day. And every single 24 hours, my life is different. When I'm doing something different every single 24 hours. I'm doing something different. I'm doing something different. I'm doing something I've never done before. I mean, every single 24 hours, I'm doing something different, guys. I'm always planning every single 24 hours. I mean, there's always a 24 hours in my life, I promise you. And I'm not saying that I'm always something much more in life, but I'm learning the word I and making sure that I lift myself very quickly. And as I lift myself, I'm showing people much more content on my YouTube channel so that I can go and deliver content in terms of what I need. But guess what? Well, it's more how I am. I understand how to make money on what I'm doing. I'm understanding that. But the thing is, I want to make sure I get ahead of the game. And because I get ahead of the game, I'm more willing to help myself. But with English, I understand Serbian is coming up as well in terms of life. And I'm making sure that I can go and succeed as well in Serbian. But within the next, let's say, 3 years, I have a financial position here. Within 3 years, to be able to go to Serbia and to go to Balkans and to be able to make events around there. What I do first is I just go and make myself a reputation first around here. And as I make a reputation, I mean, what I have to do to make a reputation? I have to make events. I have to make events around town. I have to be honest with people. I have to be honest with people. I have to make sure I have more and more success, always. I have to make sure I'm always delivering that nice and beautiful attitude of what? I mean, the attitude of helping myself grow differently. I have to make sure that everybody has that beautiful attitude going. Because that's what actually helps you. And you have to have a shower as soon as possible, always. And as soon as you have an attitude, I mean, have some nice and beautiful water in the morning. Because guess what? As soon as you have an attitude, make sure you're growing. And also, as soon as you wake up, have some water in the morning so you can go and deliver yourself a clear throat so you can go and understand how to talk. Because you have to wash what's in your throat a bit with the water once you wake up. Because you may have been eating something or something like that where you have to go to the toilet as well. And you have to also hydrate yourself in the morning once you wake up with water to start your day. And also to clear your throat and to make your throat be able to talk. And make sure you understand that. Before I was waking up, having cigarettes and Red Bull, watching TV. Well, I was waking up before watching TV while having cigarettes and a Red Bull before 9 to 5 work. And now I wake up just talking to you without cigarettes and without Red Bulls and without the television. And without the 9 to 5. In a sense, that's a complete 180 switch. I'm pretty sure that I'm doing better than that. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon my life because everything is the word I only. And as I grow myself differently, I can see how over time I go and do my life. And as I do my life differently, I make sure that I never message those people because they're always getting more jealous of me over time. They're getting more jealous of me over time and they hate me more and more over time. Because their life is never what it seems.
from my life is what it seems, and that's why they see my life prospering and their life is never prospering. And that's why they're getting more jealous and more jealous and more jealous of me, always. So I get away from everybody now, as much as I can. And that's how I'm learning very quickly now what to do. And regardless of what's happening, I understand Jesus Christ understands how people are getting more jealous of him over there, but he has to go to them. Jesus Christ has to go to them over there. And that's the thing, yeah, unfortunately now, you have to understand that you also have to go to the people as well, even when they're jealous of you. The same as Jesus Christ, and you have to understand straight away to just go and be more successful. So you have to go to people like that in different ways. You have to go and show up to teach them, is what I'm saying. And it's more different, and it's more how it is. So that's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is. And Jesus Christ says every single time that just for you to go online is more enough to give yourself the time and to stretch yourself out every single day to go and deliver content in different ways is something that you guys need to do differently. And as you go and do differently the life that you have, and focus upon helping yourself to deliver content that's actually helping you move forward. But what helps you move forward is a different way of life. And then you focus upon helping yourself to stretch out your limits and to make sure that you have no limits always. And that's how you actually stretch out limits, which means have no limits. And that way you're learning very quickly upon what you can do to succeed differently. And then just watch everything nicely and make sure that you're never scratching anything of yourself, but make sure that you're just nicely being a nice and beautiful person. And make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning, that I'm just the word I only. And because I'm the word I only, I'm learning how to grow and grow upon a better way for myself. And that's how I grow. I grow differently, guys. I grow in a way that's helping me move forward personally. And because I understand that, and because I understand how to grow myself differently, I focus upon understanding how people can actually hear my content and what I deliver in Iconotopia and everything in terms of life. And I make sure to go and understand straight away to make my beautiful mixes and albums inside of my beautiful mixes inside of my MP3 player here. And make sure to go and place it exactly as a nice little EP. And because I have an EP album and because I have these nice little tracks coming up, as soon as I have, let's say, a soundtrack mix of 10 EPs, in terms of 10 EPs or 2 mixes, can go into one playlist in my YouTube differently. And now that's all different, but as soon as that happens, I make sure that I go and create the First Commandment playlist album, which is all the nice and beautiful tracks I've made into one. I want to show that that's how it is. And how it is, I understand straight away. So what I can do right now is understand that I just got to show people more content for now. And I show people different types of content always, in different playlists. And I'm just going to make as many playlists on YouTube as I can, because that way I'm learning very quickly upon giving more content of myself daily to go and do greater. And that's what I do, guys. I go and do a greater job for myself and make sure I'm always successful, and I focus upon going my own way. And as I go my own way, guys, I focus upon helping myself to deliver content, is what I do. And that's what I'm making sure. I'm making sure that no matter what, I have more enough success all the time to make sure I'm delivering a nice and beautiful attitude always of gratitude, and making sure I have that nice and beautiful way of helping myself. So I have to help myself. And today I have to go have a haircut. And now, guess what? It's the best time for me to do so. I'm not saying that, but guess what? I just said this one. The thing is, like, I get my trolley today, get my trolley and it's time for a haircut at least. Because it's much better. We're going to do that today. And to do it on the 26th of May. Because why? I realise it's small, I have time. I have time now to do it. So what I do is I go and have a haircut. I go to the nice and beautiful shopping centre over there at Chula. I make sure I get my haircut, but that way I make sure I go somewhere else. I mean, why do I want to go somewhere else? I feel over there, I understand that some people never love me, so I just go somewhere else, man. And that way I'm learning that they do love me. But the thing is, over there, I have this nice and beautiful woman that I just want to understand straight away that she has hatred for me. I mean, she hates me. And what I do is I move on. I'd rather go where I have new people in my life anyway. What I want to do is go to new places for different aspects of life, and just go get my trolley, and then I go differently. I go somewhere else, and I just so big for today. Then I make sure that no matter what, I can have more enough time to do my haircut in different ways now. I make sure I just go get the trolley quickly and go and put that time into something else like my bonafide coach. It's much better for me. And just use that time to make up different time and spaces for yourself to go and do different life aspects, to plan in the shower what you need to do. Then focus on your heart and focus on delivering that heart message on yourself to make sure that you have that beautiful attitude going all the time. Because you never do. So that's how it is, guys. And I cover myself with water before I just go have a shower. Make sure that all my body has water before I go and do something to help myself to get out of the shower. So I moisturize my body with water every single day. I have to water my body. I have to water the body I am in. I have to take care of my body in a way that I have to show my body in terms of, I have to be making sure that I'm taking care of my body in ways of doing things that's much better. So look at the words you say, is what I'm saying. Or else if you have a better word structure than other people, then what you do is never wait for the window to steam up or anything like that in terms of grooming sessions. We make sure you go and understand this. If you have better body structure or anything in terms of composure, then make sure you're doing better. But sometimes when you're having a shower, then the actual steam on the windows happens. And the steam is from the evaporation of the water that's hot. And the hot water goes onto the evaporation. And the evaporation goes on the windows. And now then the evaporation becomes steam. And the steam actually goes on the windows. And when you want to, let's say, do a grooming session, get the blow dryer. If you have a blow dryer. And blow dry the windows. Blow dry the windows so that you can see yourself to groom yourself. And now today I want to make sure that my fashion photos, I have fashion photos for now. I make sure that I can go and do some fashion photos very soon as well. I want to make sure that I can schedule it as well. I realize that in a couple of days, I realize in 2 days time, I'm going to do some nice and beautiful fashion photos. So let's say on the 23rd of May, I'm going to do some nice and beautiful fashion photos somewhere. I'm going to go to Busby. I'm going to get that Busby one. And also my clothing over here, brush, it's more how I feel. I get my clothing on the 26th of May. I get some new clothing, and what I want to do also is I just let it be that way. But I feel that no matter what, I'm scheduling everything. And as I'm scheduling everything for myself, I'm learning how to go and grow myself. But how fun is it now for me to go traveling there? Gosh, I can go traveling all the way to Perth from Central in Sydney, Australia. And Sydney, Australia has a nice and beautiful place which is Central. And Central is a suburb in Sydney, Australia. And that Central train or transport from Sydney, you can go and capture a train and you can get a train all the way to Perth. And you can be on the train for 3 days. Understand? And guess what, Russia? Then you see all this scenery. And you can see a lot of scenery and different structures of whatever you want. And is it worth it? Russia, it's worth it. That's something I have to do. I have to go on the train ride to Perth. And now that's something different. And now from Perth, I understand anyway that it's much more like it is. But the thing is, there's just a round trip, isn't it? And it's just a trip from Perth to the nice and beautiful, let's say, Sydney, or Sydney to Perth. And it's the same, or it's different, but it's the same thing. And now guess what? Pressure, if you understand anything about life, if you go twice, pressure, it's much more how you go one time to experience that. And then on the train, I can talk more. I can be talking the whole time in the train. I can get my audio programs, and what I do on the audio program sessions, is I look at the nice and beautiful scenery while talking to you. And that's all I do. That's all I'm doing on those occasions. I'm pretty sure that that's how it is. And now with Instagram and all that, it's all different. That's all done at night time. I do my Instagram at night time. I do my nice and beautiful music production in the night time. And that's how it is. So what I do is understand straight away how to go and live that life. for a bit. And I live that life differently. And I understand that I can see the knowledge from that already. And that knowledge is also the images there as well. And the images is why you go. I mean, you can see all those images. I mean, you can see all the different images. And then also you can capture or train from Adelaide to Darwin. And that's different. And that's another one I have to do. And that's all different, guys. Actually, it's all different, but you just have to find yourself doing a better job for yourself. And the Sydney one, I've realized the Sydney train over here leaves 1 time a week. In terms of 1 time a week, that train from Sydney goes to Perth. 1 time a week. I mean, in a sense, so as you grow yourself differently, then learn to always find yourself a better individual who helps you to grow. I mean, help yourself to grow differently is what I'm saying. And clean your toilet. I mean, if you're using that toilet, then clean it. I mean, same. And clean the whole toilet. I mean, make sure you have something better to do always. And clean your shoes right away as well. And as soon as you get out of the shower, I mean, dress up and clean your shoes right away. And that's how it is, yeah? I mean, how it is, I understand, is the growth factor of life is different, mate. I'm very happy. I understand Jesus Christ. I ask Jesus Christ to see this. I'm very happy. I'm very happy I can speak much more. And I understand. I'm better than I'm better than E. But the thing is, I'm learning how to talk, and that's why. And because I learned how to talk with you and everybody else, I'm just on top of content, man. I mean, this is a dream come true, man. I mean, 5 years ago, I was fucking waking up miserable. I was fucking miserable 5 years ago. Oh, I can wake up now before 9 o'clock in the morning. I can wake up. I'm fucking up and ready to go. I just woke up 20 minutes ago. I just fucking woke up 20 minutes ago, man. You understand? I just woke up recently. I'm better than all that. I mean, look at me, man. I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking up and jumping ready within the first 21 minutes of this audio podcast. And you can fucking see, bro. I'm fucking ready into my fucking gamer right here. And I just fucking woke up and it's what time? I mean, the time is fucking 10 a.m. and 10 o'clock in the morning. I realize it's around 10 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, it's saying I'm fucking up and ready to go, mate. I woke up recently. And because I understand anyway, that what I do is I wake up and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to deliver my contents in terms of words. But that's words, mate. That's what you need to do. You need to go and understand how to do that for yourself. But everything in my life is a strategy of growth, and I'm growing very quickly. I'm growing to help myself to communicate daily words of encouragement, because I see other people never get the life, and they never get the man. They never get the dream man. They never get the dream man. Because the dream man's right here, man. This is a dream man who come true right here. Daniel Milivojevic is the dream man, I promise you. So, one of you may expect to get me. The thing is, if you expect to get me, then you have to come for me. Understand? I mean, never expect me to come to you. Never expect me to come to you. Understand? But expect me to be able to go and deliver content much more and to do better. I promise you. You can expect me to do better, always. I never fail you here. I never fail to do better. You understand? But I'm expecting always more of myself anyway. That's the whole point, yeah? I mean, you can trust in me, I'm pretty sure. You can trust in my word I. You can trust in Danny Milivojevic to grow, I'm pretty sure. Danny Milivojevic grows himself, I'm pretty sure. No matter what I do, I'm understanding straight away how other people left me. And how other people never want to talk to me because of my success, I'm lying. And that's the biggest regret I have, because now they're never going to be with me. I'm pretty sure. I go somewhere else. I never reply to them online. I never reply to them online either. I never reply to anybody online anymore because they're jealous of me over time. And they're more jealous of me over time because I have more success. And then, I mean, they regret it, I promise you. They can leave me, I promise you. I understand straight away how I feel about that. I feel great about that. I feel great those women left me in those times. I feel great that they fucking went for other men instead of me. I feel great about that because fuck, I have a greater lifestyle than all of them. I have a fucking greater lifestyle than all of them. I've seen more Australia than all of them, man. I spoke more words in my lifetime than they did, I promise you. And I live my life to the fullest as well. And I focus upon helping myself to succeed. And I understand straight away in eternity,
Or they can see how stupid they are for never calling me to their wedding. I promise you. And I understand that. I'm sorry, Danny. I say you're sorry. I say you're sorry. I say you're sorry, man. I mean, guess what? Guess what? I forgive you, man. I forgive you. I understand. I promise you. The whole thing. I understand that other people, where I understand I may have hit them physically, and I understand that. I understand that before. I went to this guy and I fucking hit him physically. I hit him for no reason. I was stupid, man. I hit two guys first for nothing. I understand. I was that type of guy before, where I was fucking angry. I was fucking angry in the car. I was driving in the car. I see this fucking guy get out of the car and I fucking hit him. You understand? That's stupid, man. You understand? And anyway, I never fucking hit a woman in my life. Understand? I never hit a woman in my life. Watch, the only time I hit a woman was when she fucking hit me first. I never fucking went to a woman to hit her. I never fucking hit a woman first, man. Watch you. I never fucking went to hit them first in my life, ever. But this fucking one Aboriginal woman, for fuck's sake, I was driving my fucking bike around Cairns over there, and she fucking boom, fucking hit me on the head, and I fucking turn around and I fucking kick her in the gut, man. I fucking knee her. I went to knee her in the gut, and I didn't knee her in the gut, and for fuck's sake, she hit me first, man. But I never fucking hit her otherwise. When she fucking let me go and she never fucking hit me, then I never fucking knee her in the gut. They're saying, but she never went to jail for that. She never went to jail for hitting me first. I went to jail. I went to jail for hitting her. But she never went to jail. Where's my justice, man? Where's my justice? Understand? That's the thing, yeah? An Aboriginal woman gets away with it, mate. I learned to trust anyway, I love why. But I never hit a fucking woman in my life, man. I never fucking hit a woman in my life first. I never fucking go to your woman or any woman in my life to fucking hit them first, man. Understand? But this fucking one Aboriginal woman, for fuck's sake, I'm driving my bike and fucking she just slaps me so fucking hard, out of fucking nowhere, and it just made me very angry. Understand? And why did you fucking hit me in the first place? For fuck's sake. Why the fuck did you hit me in the first place? I never fucking meant to hit you. I never fucking meant to hit you at first. I never hit her first either. Understand? So, she can lie fucking all she likes, mate. That she never hit me. Fucking me dead. If she fucking lies about that, then she's a scum, mate. Yeah? Guess what? I promise you, either way, I promise you, everybody's better than that. I promise you, everybody's just better. But I'm learning something quickly. I'm learning how to just go and also just make sure I cut my nails now as well. I want to cut my nails. I want to look good with my nails. Make sure I sit down, and as I clean my shoes, I sit down in my camping chair. And only ever do I clean my chair in terms of my shoes on a camping chair. And I sit down while I clean my shoes. And I just have that kind of specific detail in terms of how I do that. And that's it, man. I promote myself. I promote myself differently. I make sure, anyway, that I want to go do some busking performances too. And I want to make sure that this busking performances, in terms of when I do a busking performance in life, that I can see exactly what's happening. But if I'm in the city somewhere, and I have my trolley, and I have a portable speaker somewhere with me, I make sure to do busking performances on that day. Always. But somewhere new. And now, around town over here, to do busking performances around town somewhere, actually it's more how I feel that somewhere over there, where it's more, let's say, closer to the city, where it's more, I understand straight away how I feel. And I can go anywhere, man. I stay in Cabramatta, but there's only one place over there where it's more likely to succeed the most, over there in Cabramatta, but I've been there, man. I move on from that picture because I understand how I feel about life. And how I feel about life is different, man. I understand straight away how I feel. And how I feel is different. I make sure I'm always more successful. And as I'm more successful, I make sure I grow myself. And what I could do in Kmart is I can get new white shoes if I want. And now, do I want white shoes again? But it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I can get myself some clothing at Kmart. But guess what? It's more I get on the 26th of May. I get my clothing on the 26th of May. Whereas with my jacket, I realize it's more how I feel that I just keep the jacket and let it be that way. and I have more enough success all the time to deliver content. But what I can do also is I see my nice and beautiful business cards, and my business cards is something now where I understand that straight away I can just let it be for now. I'm understanding that I have to go and do better anyway to get more business cards as well. But I'm understanding that on the 26th of May I get more business cards, but which ones? I'll go and get my nice and beautiful events business cards over there. I get my event business cards, and how much does Jesus Christ want me to get in business cards on the 26th of May? Jesus Christ says, go and get yourself, I see Jesus Christ says 1,000 business cards. I see Jesus Christ says 1,000 business cards. I give myself 1,000 business cards. And that means Jesus Christ says just that. Now on the day of my business card event over there, on the 26th of May, I have to give out 1,000 business cards on that day. I have to give 1,000 business cards on that day, and it's more of a promotion for me anyway. But I want to make sure I have more enough money and everything. I realize 1,000 business cards. I realize that's all $100, and that's $100 of promotions. I can afford it. I can afford 1,000 business cards, and I have to get that on the 26th of May. Now I understand that straight away. I just let it be now. I make sure that I have more enough money always. So it's more how on these business cards I have to promote my event before the day. A little bit. I realize it's very tight. For everything to happen here. But making sure anyway that what I do is I learn quickly upon what I can do. And I'm understanding that no matter what day, it's more how I understand that on 27th of May I get these business cards very quickly. I'm saying it's very tight, so I'm understanding that no matter what day I can see the numbers, and the numbers say, hey, it's much more worth it for me to do so. And to just keep going and promoting myself regardless. I realize Jesus Christ says that on the day, I realize even one day notice, I realize Jesus Christ says, because it's one day notice, I realize somebody may come and show up. Somebody may come and show up. I realize I have 1,000 business cards for one person to show up to give me $200 is already my money back, and already I win. I already have a plus of $100 on the day because one person came. So I give $100 to get 1,000 business cards. I give it to 1,000 people, and if one person shows up and they give me $200, I already have $100 in plus and already get my money back. Out of 1 in 1,000 to just fucking show up on the day. Is there a great chances for somebody who's going to come to my fucking event on Mounties on the day, on the 28th, even promoting myself on the 27th of May? Well, fuck yeah. Well, if I give 1,000 fucking business cards to people, well, one of them has to fucking show up to my event. And I make $100 for that. I make $100 for giving out more than that. I make sure that no matter what, it's more how I feel and how I see the fractions, and the fractions tell me there's a big chance that the more fucking business cards you give, that the more people come to your event. So I understand Jesus Christ says that when you give 1,000 business cards like this, and Jesus Christ says that over, let's say, 70 people come to my event. Or Jesus Christ says over 70 people, and Jesus Christ says over 80 people come to my event by giving this extra 1,000. I just go and do it. I go and do it. And that way I'm understanding straight away how I feel. So what I do now is I understand that in 2 days' time, I'll make sure over here, I have plenty of time now. I'll make sure in 2 days' time over here, I go and do my nice and beautiful haircut or something like that. See, haircut. See, it's really, my haircut, I can get it today. I'm going to get my haircut today. But the thing is over here, I want to go to new places today. I want to make sure that no matter what, I can see my spinning track over here. I made some 10 cents over here. I found 10 cents. And because I found 10 cents, I have to write it down right away. Once I find money, I have to find more money always. And I have more money in my words only. And more words I say, I'm better for my words. And the more words I say, the better I am. I realize once I understand that since I find money in my life, I write it right away. I write those nice beautiful coins and everything I find in my spinning tracker right away. And that way I'm learning that if you say once, then it's more how it's a word. Or it's just a word. And now Jesus Christ says that if you say once, then I understand that one time is what you mean. Whereas although it is, or it's more how Jesus Christ says that is how it is. Or it's although a word too. I'm saying although I found 10 cents. I found 10 cents over here. I make sure that no matter what, that I pick it up and I give it to somebody. Now I'm growing. I'm growing myself differently, and since I grow myself in the best way, I'm making sure I have more enough success all the time to deliver my content in different ways. And now my content over here in terms of my YouTube video is restarting for some reason and starting all over again. I mean, why? I mean, why do you restart all over again, mate? And that's the thing, yeah. Actually, it's more how I feel. And how I feel is I'm going to be that way. I want to make sure that no matter what I do now, I'll go and see that my scheduling for the Nice and Beautiful, let's say, the Nice and Beautiful what? Russia, I'm going to be that way. I give myself 1,000 business cards. Right here, 1,000 business cards. I save $1,000 by giving out 1,000. So what's this? See, by giving out 1,000 business cards, I save $1,000 by saving more and more in words, by giving words. I save $1,000 by giving out 1,000 business cards. And what else is that? I realize now, make sure that no matter what, I have more enough time to go and do whatever I need to do. I realize now, make sure I can go and deliver my content in different ways. Make sure I go and just help myself to place everything in my Nice and Beautiful shoulder bag here. There's the headphones. I have my headphones over here. I can listen to my beautiful track right now. I can listen to my Nice and Beautiful 9-minute mix, and I want to do that before I go. But guess what? I say, listen to me. Or it's more how I feel that I need to go get the trolley too. And it's more how I feel that it's much better for me now to go get the trolley. I go get the trolley quickly because that's something that I need to experience with the life coaching as well. And I'm understanding that, so what I do is I move up very quickly. I just go quickly to ask my biological dad to get his car and get his car quickly. And what I do is I just charge my Nice and Beautiful Apple Watch just a bit more before I go. Make sure I go charge my Apple Watch or technology while I'm grooming myself is what I can do. And as I groom myself differently, I make sure I have more enough space and time in life to go and deliver content in different ways. But since other people are such people that they leave me and they never support me like that in words anymore, I'll probably it's more how I never support them in words anymore as well. And if you never support me in words, and if you never talk to me in words, then I never talk to you in words either. And that's what they want. I realize they want that. So what I do is I move on. Actually, they never deserve my words, personally. So what I do now is I become more successful, and they watch me and watch me and watch me. And guess what? They become more jealous of me over time. And that's it. I move on. Move on. I never need them. But what I do is a greater way of life for myself, and I'm focused upon helping myself to deliver information is what I do. And that way I'm learning very quickly upon becoming more and more for myself all the time is what I do. And I understand that as soon as I promote myself more and more, I see people feel that I'm successful more and more. And that's why they're getting more jealous. Which they're becoming more fucking jealous of me over time, mate. And that's why I'm understanding straight away how I feel that life. So I'll use up this 10 cents while I'm at the supermarket. And make sure that no matter what, I have that Nice and Beautiful attitude to return the actual business card of the library over there. In the library over there in Liverpool. I have to go and return their business card as soon as I'm in Liverpool, Australia, Sydney. So that's a goal for me to do. And I'm making sure anyway, I focus upon helping myself to deliver information. So I have to get my passport soon as well. I have to get this Nice and Beautiful cable here. So I'm just getting ready to just place all my cables in my Nice and Beautiful, let's say, shoulder bag. And that way I'm focusing on helping myself to get ahead of the content. I fold up the blanket as well. I look nice and clean all the time. Make sure that I groom myself while I'm doing my shower and everything. And as I go and do my life much greater, I make sure I can go and get hair braids. But the thing is, I want to focus on just getting this event through. I do the event, mate. And once I do the event, then people can see exactly who I am. And that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is focusing on helping yourself grow. I mean, if you can help yourself grow and you can bring some water as well, always in your shoulder bag somewhere, while you drive a car or while you are going somewhere with yourself, then you always have water on the go. And you never have to go to a store to get fucking water. When you bring some water with yourself, just bring some water with yourself, and then you never fucking need to go to a store to get some water. Because guess what? I mean, who has time to go to the fucking supermarket to get some water, man? I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, that's time, man. And guess what, bro? It's more how sometimes you may need to, but try to bring water with yourself from the tap. I mean, try to drink some tap water for yourself. Because, I mean, do you have 20 minutes to spare now to go to the fucking supermarket to get some water? I mean, 20 minutes of your life. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, guess what, Proshi? Yes, Proshi, money is affordable. Proshi, everything is affordable. But guess what, Proshi? Make sure you understand. Then when we talk money, I mean, we are talking time. I mean, if you're making $1,000 a week, I mean, are you able to afford a Ferrari where it's $1,000 a day to have a Ferrari? I mean, how? I mean, guess what? Prosh, the only way you can afford a Ferrari is to borrow $1 billion from the bank. Then you can afford a Ferrari all your life. Because once you borrow $1 billion, I mean, you can have a Ferrari all your life now. I mean, just borrow a Ferrari. I mean, go and rent one. I mean, go and rent a Ferrari. And that way you're learning very quickly upon what you can do. And as you grow yourself, then grow who you are in different ways. And you're making sure that you're learning very quickly upon how to succeed. And you're making sure that your life is successful in different ways. Because that's what you need to do, man. You need to go and make sure that your life is moving forward in life. And as you go and grow yourself, you're making sure that you're, I'm just blow drying the window over here. And it wasn't blow drying the window because it has all steam. And the window has steam. So it has all that beautiful bubbles on the window. And just make sure that blow dry the window. And as I talk through life, I make sure I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm always helping myself to deliver content because I understand how beautiful somebody can be and how everything is. But guess what? Unfortunately, I made the best decision here to make sure I never get with those people. You understand? Because I have something better to do. And that's the thing. Like I chose my life over their life. And because I understand my life now, I understand that I never make a mistake, but I make a lot of mistakes. I make all these mistakes now. And what kind of mistakes do I make now? I have the word I mean. I understand straight away that I learn from my mistakes and what I understand. I learn from all the mistakes I make. And that's it. I learn as much as I can about everything. And now I'm focusing on making money. I'm making a lot of money now. I'm making these events around town very quickly. But because I make events around town, I make sure that you guys understand, very quickly I help myself to succeed very quickly. And because I'm able to go and speak to you all day long, I'm making sure that no matter what, my communication skill is working out. And how is it working out? Because I'm talking. I'm always talking to you because that's how it works out now. I mean, my beautiful hairline and everything I have is nice and beautiful, but I have to have a nice and beautiful haircut. And I'll do that very soon as well. But that's the whole point. I can see straight away, and no matter what, that I focus upon helping my life to succeed. But I got someone new. I go to new people, always. I never go to the same people to do my hair or anything like that. And what I do at the barber or anything like that is I talk with you more and more. And I never talk to other people while they're cutting my hair. And that's how I live my life. But the thing is, right now, I understand straight away that I want to talk more words, regardless. And other people can never stop me here because they're giving me service. I'm here in power. I'm here in opposition of a better way of life. Alright. Now, because I'm someone who loves a better way of life, I'm saying that my opposition is doing better anyway. And I'm somebody in here who is the opposite of something that is doing better. But I'm still doing better, aren't I? Guess what? I'm never the opposite of anything other than better. But guess what? I'm never the opposite. I'm just doing better with my words. I'm the opposite of someone who never does better. And then I'm doing better, is what I'm saying. I'm somebody who goes and delivers content to help you grow, and that's what I do. I do a greater way of life. So as I do a greater way of life, I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon how to promote myself. But other people, in terms of these people around me, I promise you, they are losing because they never want to promote themselves because because they never ever had that kind of ability or skill set in terms of information, products, to be able to do that. They look at me over there in terms of the nice and beautiful. They look at me in terms of nice and beautiful barbers and hairdressers, and as I talk to you while they cut my hair, they can never stop me, but I look excellent over here. I look excellent when I speak more words to you. And that's how I actually learn my life much greater, and I learn quickly, and I go and always clean my table. So I get myself a cloth over here in terms of a nice and beautiful way of life over here that helps me to go and wash the table, for example. I place some water on the table every single day, and I clean the glass table every single day. So I have a glass table here in my room over here. And my room is my word I, but I clean the glass table where I eat daily. And why is that? Because it gets dirty every single day. I mean, how does it get dirty, for fuck's sake? I mean, I eat on the table. I eat on the table, so I have to clean my table, man. I mean, clean your tables. Every single fucking day, clean your tables. You understand? If you have a table, I mean, this is my biological dad's table, mate. I mean, this is my biological dad's table. I have cleaners, man. I have cleaners. I have fucking people at hostels cleaning my tables. I have fucking other people who chuck my bins, man. I have fucking other people who fucking give me toilet paper, for example. And guess what? I give myself everything, man. I have other people who are giving me, but I have myself giving myself as well. I'm giving myself more than other people. And that's what I'm saying. That no matter what, you must understand to never rely on other people to give you anything. But the thing is, be ahead of the content. I mean, be ahead of what's happening in the world. And if you can do that for yourself, then you have to understand. You have a better life for yourself this way. That way you have to have a nicer persona in front of people, man. I mean, I love it. I see other people over there at the APM, Australia. They're an employment company, those are an employment provider. And they look at me and they're sussing out what exactly I'm doing. And they see that I'm having an event. And say, how can this guy who's fucking looking for a job, of a 9-to-5 job, fucking be able to make a public speaking seminar and fucking charge people at the seminar? I mean, they are asking for me over here to give them the knowledge to do so. When they're asking for interest over here to see how the fuck am I doing this? I mean, how the fuck do I be able to? And how the fuck they're asking me, how the fuck am I able to go around the world traveling and being richer and richer and richer while giving more public speaking talks in front of people? Well, that's the thing. I talk more words, man. I give you guys everything in this nice and beautiful content over here that I have. I give you guys all my life right here, making sure you understand straight away how I feel. I feel different. I feel that no matter what, that this content over here has to upload very shortly over here. I'm just going and delivering content in different ways. I'm making sure I have that nice and beautiful attitude going. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I upload the video before I go. I'm making sure that every single day I'm learning all the time how to be a mega star, man. I get myself some new razors today as well. I get myself some new razors very quickly. Make sure I speak everything out. And as I plan, I just fucking plan in my audios, man. I plan everything in my audios today. I understand how I fucking went from writing physically in a fucking exercise book to writing physically into my phone keypad, all my words, to fucking saying physically all these words. I mean, those are the transactions, man. And the transaction now is I fucking talk to you all day long in audio programs, and then I fucking do a video program, and that's it. And then sometimes I may write a list down in my actual journal. And that's it, yeah? But I'm more successful. I understand Jim Rohn and how they're doing these nice and beautiful audiobooks now, and I understand exactly what they're doing. I can see I have the newest aspects of life over here, but other people never see that. I mean, they see me doing the newest aspects of life. I mean, actually see, they see me doing the newest aspects of life, but they never believe me. I mean, they never believe that I do the newest aspects of life, mate. But that's on to them, man. I mean, if you never believe that I do my work excellently, then guess what, Paroshu? Then that's up to you, man. And guess what, Paroshu? I'm doing excellent without you in life. I mean, you can believe whatever you want to believe. Well, I won't. Paroshu, although I see straight away that I need to go and see where I have to see where I did place my nice and beautiful content over here in terms of my beautiful grooming kit. And now where is it? Paroshu, although that's why I'm saying I have to be careful. And my grooming kit's right here. So I accidentally did place my actual grooming kit in my shoulder bag, front left pocket, but now I want to be able to see that. I want to make sure that I place my beautiful grooming kit inside of my shoulder bag where it goes. So that's something that did happen, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I just let it be. But I love it. It's more how it is. But before anything happens, I want to make sure that I want to make sure that my grooming kit goes in first, inside of my shoulder bag, into the large pocket where it goes. And that way, I'm not saying to just remember that. And that way, I'm not saying to never forget anything. So I'm doing greater and greater. So I'll go and brush my teeth now. And then I go and razor my face. And then I go and razor in terms of shave my mustache, in terms of trim my mustache. And then I go and do my eyebrows. And then that's it, man. I just go and do everything in one.
I do all my grooming sessions in one right now, all the time. Because I'm talking to you anyway. And I see it every time in terms of life when I go around traveling. I go around motels and hotels now. And I go around hotels only. And guess what? From that point, you must understand, I have cleaners. I have people cleaning my bed. I have people fucking chucking my rubbish bins. I have people who are working like that, and they're cleaners, man, and they're coming to my fucking room to clean my room. I have fucking room service all the time. You understand? When room service means they come into your room to fucking give you new linen and new towels and fucking wash your floors and everything, man. Which that's the richest way to live, and that's the hotels, man. You just live hotel to hotel to hotel, and that's it. Whereas it's much better for you to live hotels to hotels to hotels, traveling around the world, than living in motels and motels and motels, or hostels and hostels and hostels. Or living in with your biological parents. It's much better to go hotel to hotel to hotel around the world than living with your biological parents. You understand? You guys can see that. You guys can see it's much better to travel the world than to be with your biological parents. You must understand that. I realize, why is that? Because you get to travel the world. I realize, guys. I see, guys, the main idea is to understand that other people are now calling me the new Mozart of electronic music. In a sense, so no matter what, they're calling me Mozart of electronic music. Guess what? It's more how I feel. How I feel is, you have to understand that I'm just doing great. I'm just the word I. Understand? But the thing is, every single day, that since I'm very great, and I'm understanding straight away that you guys can call me whatever you want. You guys can understand that it's just a composition of everything I do. And you must understand that what's important is learning how to open a door. And when somebody's coming and knocking on the door, or even trying to get in to the door, open the door right away. And let them see you brushing your teeth, or let them see you grooming yourself, and let them in the toilet, they want to go to the toilet. You understand? Open the door for them, please. And if they're knocking on the door, if you're in the room, let's say grooming yourself or having a shower, and they're knocking on the door, open the door. And that way you're learning very quickly upon helping yourself personally to have more success. And that's how you have to understand that other people realize that they have to go and do greater. But as they see you doing greater, then you have to realize to get away from them, because they never want to give you money. Or they never want to give you money. Or they never want to be around you either. Or they never want to talk to you either. But guess what? They never want to message you either. So what do you do? Get away from them. The best thing you can do is get away from those people who never want to give you money, nor send you money or anything. So make sure I understand straight away how other people in my biological family send me money. And I see it straight away. And what I do is, I just go and give them as well. But I see straight away how much money they give me, mate. Understand? But guess what? I promise you, it's more how they took care of me. They took care of me in a way, they never took care of me. They were taking care of me before. Understand? When they were feeding me lunch. And they're still willing to see me. And it's more the words, man. They have all the words to give me, man. I promise you. Or that's the thing. I promise you, my biological family has all the words to give me. I promise you. And they want to give me more words. I promise you. That's why family stays forever. You must understand that those people who want to talk more words to each other are always friends. I promise you. But as soon as one party never talks to the other one much more, then guess what? I promise you, that's broken down friendship, isn't it? What happens is, you have to understand that I'm focusing on myself always, much more than other people, and that's how I grow. I pick myself over other people. I brought you recently, one person is messaging me. I'm somebody who is just focusing on myself, man. I have no time for them. You understand? That's how it is. Do I reply to people online? I reply to people online who message me. But it has to be someone who has grown up with me, and that's it. I understand how other people never want to message me because they believe they're famous, and they believe they have no reason to. You understand? And that's why. They believe they have no reason to. But if they reply, it's because they believe that they have something to do with me in a way that they want to honor me and what I'm doing, to tell me, hey, that they're my friend and stuff. But sometimes you message people and then, you can be messaging them for 50 years, man, and they never fucking reply to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, are they worth it? I mean, are they worth fucking 50 years of your time without a reply? What's your fucking know? I mean, they're going to say that they can fucking reject you for 50 years, or you have to message them, and they never have to message you, and that they were never rejecting you in the first place. But they never did message you for 50 years. And they're saying they're never rejecting you. I mean, guess what? They're fucking idiots, mate. You understand? I mean, of course they're rejecting you fucking for 50 years, mate. And guess what? I'm doing better than that. But never reject yourself, mate. I mean, they never own up to the truth is what I'm saying. I mean, if they reject you for 50 years and they say they've never done that, well, they're fucking hypocrites, man. You understand? I mean, humanity, and most of humanity never wants to admit. They never want to admit it, man. I mean, most of humanity never wants to admit success. Russia never want to fucking admit success, man. Let alone having kids and fucking doing something for life. Now, kids, I promise you, they want to admit. They never want to admit anything, man. They never want to admit anything because I have no word I, mate. I have no word I. Although, guess what? That's why the world's still going around. The thing is, most of the people I'm talking about, most of the people never want to go and do greater for themselves. Because they have no clue how to fucking talk words, man. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, they never want to admit success in words. And I focus on studying people. I focus on understanding straight away how people are. And I can see how people are just promoting other people to help them become successful, and that's all it is. I focus upon understanding that nobody's against you guys. You must never be against yourself. And just understand that. And just understand that what's important, guys, is making sure you talk to yourself more than other people. And talk to yourself more than other people. And that way you have a greater life, man. I mean, you guys have a greater life only when you talk to yourself more than other people. I mean, never chase her. I mean, never chase a woman who looks good. I mean, never chase her, even if she's holding alcohol, man. I mean, never chase her for her skin. I mean, never chase her for her lips. I mean, never chase her for who she is. I mean, make them chase you. I mean, understand? Because you're more worthy than them. I mean, they believe otherwise. I mean, they believe they're worthy. I mean, they believe they're more worthy for somehow. I mean, they fucking have less than $200 in their pocket right now. For sure, they have less than $200 in their pocket. For sure, they definitely have less than $1,000 in their pocket. I mean, understand? Move up. And make sure that you can go grow yourself quickly. I mean, that way you're enjoying yourself. And as you enjoy yourself, you're doing something better, guys. And you're making sure that you're learning very quickly upon how to be a star. And that's what you need to do, yeah? I mean, you have to focus upon helping yourself to deliver. I mean, deliver content. I mean, deliver something that's helping you move forward. It's the whole point. And then you're just learning how to go and grow yourself like this. I feel I can see how other people are jealous of me and how I make music as well. I mean, suddenly you want to speak to them, but because you have so much fucking more success than them, they're fucking jealous of you when you see them. When you see them, and you're fucking more of a star than they are, they're fucking jealous of you, man. And then they want to be around you. And then they want to be around you, personally. And they never want to be around you at all. When you're the one who's going to them, when they don't want to be around you. And make them come to you. And make all those stars come to you. Understand? I mean, those people who come to you are the ones who want you, but be around those people who want to come to you in real life. And make people come to you in real life. I mean, have people fucking waiting over there at the door and thousands of women or men waiting to fucking get your signature. I mean, that's what I mean. Make them come to you like this. I see Drake. I see the Drake guy who's a rapper. And he fucking goes to give them a show over there, and they're fucking booing him, man. And he's fucking more popular than all of them. They're all jealous of him. I see it because they're booing him. But in that situation, I am somebody who already has a reputation in this point of view. But Jesus Christ says over here with these people that he wants to give them a show. But Jesus Christ says that he wants to give them a show regardless of how much they boo him. And that's it. I mean, go and give them a show because they're stupid, yeah? I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, guess what? I promise you. I promise you that Jesus Christ says that if you go and give them a show while they're bullying you, though, I promise you it's more Jesus Christ says that they're violent with you in ways of they may become violent with you. But Jesus Christ says in that situation himself, I promise you, he says that he goes and gives them a show. Even if they boo him. I mean, even if somebody boos you on the stage while you're actually singing or something like that. And it can happen. And the crowd can fucking boo you all the way. And guess what? I mean, fucking give him a show anyway. I see John Cena on the fucking day of that one night stand ECW thing. And fucking the whole ECW is fucking booing him. And fucking, guess what, bro? She's still giving them a show, man. And that's fucking talent, man. That's fucking courageous. That's fucking inspirational, like. That's inspirational. When everybody's fucking booing him there and he's fucking the only one there in the center of the ring fucking receiving all this hate, man. I mean, he's the most successful one there. And that's what it is, yeah? Or he's the most successful one there and everybody's fucking booing him, man. I remember that day. I remember John Cena on that day. Bro, that's his day, man. Bro, that's his best match. Bro, is it really though? Bro, that's his best day of his life. In that ECW ring. Bro, that's the best day of his life. I promise you. I promise it has to be. There's are times, huh? But guess what? I promise you. That's how it is. I mean, if you guys grow yourself and you're delivering content, you're making sure that you go and study upon being clean, have clean facial hair and everything in terms of your life, and make sure you're nice and beautiful for yourself in ways that you're growing yourself, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning how to become more. But before my nails and before I cut my nails, I do my facial hair always. I do my facial, I do my brushing of teeth, I do my mustache hair, I do my eyebrows, I do my facial hair and everything with my face before I do my nails. And why is that? Because my face is more valuable than my nails. And that's how I feel. I mean, but guess what? I love everything equally. But guess what? I promise you it's more how I understand that my nails can surpass something more. You understand? And everything can. And I just feel that way. I never cut my nails off. But everything's equal. And just a personal preference. And make sure you guys understand quickly upon how to go and be more successful. I'm learning quickly upon how other people are. And I see I have to be alone. I see eventually, I promise you, I see these people coming into my life. I see them coming into my life somewhere down the line. And they have to. They all have to come into my life somewhere down the line. Or if they never come into my life somewhere down the line, it's because they are unsuccessful, and that's it. Now, how do I win the attention of all these electronic music producers and all these mentors? I make more events first. I make more events, and then eventually they can understand me. They can see me eventually. I make more events and more events and more events around town. And then eventually people are understanding that they am the voice to someone who can produce music in Australia. I promise you, there's only fucking a few people who can produce music in Australia. Whereas there's only a fucking small list of people right now who can produce music in Australia and fucking be able to produce a show of music. I promise you. Whereas there's only a minimal amount of people. And they understand that. So what I do is I get my notice in front of all these nightclub people first. And that's a debut on the day. And what I do is I say, hey, let's do some more business sometime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's do some more business around town. I mean, I make sure that I contact you guys when I come again. And that's it. I have to contact them. Or they can contact me. I mean, they can contact me. And I give them notification to do so, please. And that way I can't. But if they call me, I have to make sure that I have all the success in the world here to just go for free. But guess what? I mean, they have to respect me. I have maybe something else to do on that day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless they fucking, let's say, call me on that day, well, I have something else to do over here, and they give me some money, or should now I say, hey, I mean, you want to call me on the 26th of December? Well, I have a fucking Ibiza show over here. I'm having an Ibiza show. I mean, are you able to make more money than this? I mean, guess what? I mean, is that something I want to do? Do I want to make more money? Or do I want to have that experience of Ibiza? I mean, for me, fuck, I'd rather have the experience of Ibiza. But let's say if I go to Ibiza and they give me $20,000, but I've already been to Ibiza, but you give me $100,000 to come to Marquee Sydney, and I've already been to Marquee Sydney, well, I fucking come straight to fucking Marquee Sydney, because you're giving me $100,000 to see me, and you give me fucking more value. I say, hey, I understand I have a fucking show in Ibiza though. I mean, they give me $20,000 and you're calling me for free? I mean, you're calling me for free over there in Marquee? I mean, I respect you, but let's do another day. And let's do another day then. I mean, if you want to call me on that day, then you have to give me some value in money. I mean, you have to give me some value in money then. I have to ask for it. I have to ask for value in money for myself to go there. Watch that service? Understand? Alright. And that's how you can ask for money here. And you can ask for money when other people are calling you to other events. So if you have an event on the 26th of May, somewhere, and they're giving you fucking $20,000, but over here they're giving you $1 billion, I mean, fucking go to the people that give you $1 billion. I understand? And that way you understand straight away. But that's on the same day, yeah? Then ask for money. And that's how you can ask for money. But if they call to you, if they call you to the festival and you have nothing else to do, then go for free. But if you have something else to do, then say, hey, I already have an appointment here. But if you give me some money to come there, I can come there. Because now there's more value, yeah? But if you do that right away, now it's different. I mean, now I'm learning something. I'm like, that's more like saying that, hey, if you call me, I have something better to do, but that's why I can win money off you, and that's why I can get money off you now. Because I have something better to do than that. Now you're worthy of the money. So what you do is become worthy of the money now. And become worthy of the money now, right? I mean, right now. Instead of doing those free events for people, start charging people even to see you. And even if they ask you, because you have something better to do, always have something better to do. I'm worthy of the money now. I'm worthy of the money. And I understand Jesus Christ says that if it's like that, approaching Jesus Christ says it's much better for you to go and do that right now. You understand? And that's it. Now Jesus Christ says to himself, right here, he does it for free. Whereas Jesus Christ says he does it for free, but Jesus Christ says that there's no scarcity here for me. Which means I already have money here, and it means I have something better to do always. I mean, instead of fucking going to the festival over there, I can give you guys a fucking 12-hour video of life coaching. I mean, what do you want? I mean, do you want me to go DJing over there for 12 hours? Or do you guys want me to give an audio program of words for 12 hours? I mean, what is it about that? Which I can exchange time with words. I can exchange those experiences with words instead. So I'm never losing experience, am I? I can never lose experience in this moment. I can never lose experience. I mean, instead of being with you and your family, I just go somewhere else and speak more words to somebody instead. I mean, that's something big, isn't it? So now I'm worthy to have more money in my life because I always have something better to do, and that's how I feel. I'm richer now. I'm richer now as a human being because I understand straight away I can ask for money regardless of them. I mean, $50,000 to see me at least. And if they ask me, I say $50,000 because I can create my own events. I can create my own events anyway, regardless of them. And now that's why I can make money. But if they never can afford me, or if it's more, how I understand that I have to ask more, and I just move on because I can afford me. I can afford me. I mean, yes, and so I keep going. I keep going. And that's it. I make my own events. I never need their events. I never need them to call me. I just make my own events. And that's the power of success right now. And that's what I'm learning now. So I just go that way. I just go that way now. And if they call me and they want to interview me online, I have something fucking better to do than interview with them. Probably for fuck's sake. You want to interview me, I have something better to do. Or I have something better to do than that. When you have $100,000 to give me, to interview me, that's something different. I mean, how much is it per interview with me? How much do you fucking give me money? I mean, offer me something, man. Offer me something to see me. I mean, why do I have to give you a fucking price? I mean, offer me something, and I may say yes or no. I mean, offer me something. I mean, if there's more value for me to come, I'll come. And that's it. I mean, offer me first, and make them offer you that money. I mean, make them offer you something first. And never be the first one to say, give me this much or give me this much. I mean, make them offer you what you are worth. I mean, make them offer you something and just accept it.
And just accept it, and that's more value for you. And that's how you do it now. And that's how it is. I mean, guess what? I mean, you just say, I mean, do you guys have money to give me on a day? I mean, do you have money to give me though? Otherwise, I have something better to do. I mean, do you understand? I mean, how much do you want, Danny? I mean, you guys give me an offer. I mean, you guys give me that offer. Because I never come for free. I never come for free. I'm already doing it for free elsewhere. Whereas now, oh, really? I mean, yeah. I mean, how much do you charge per hour? Whereas, no. I mean, you guys offer me something right now. I mean, how's $1,000, Danny? Whereas, I'll just make $1,000 right now. I just go and I get the $1,000. I mean, how's $20,000, Danny? Whereas, excellent, mate. Let's do it. I mean, how's $500, Danny? Whereas, excellent, right now. I can do it. I'm pretty sure that if I'm making billions of dollars a day, and you say, how's $500, Danny? I say, bro, I make fucking $1 billion a day. I make $1 billion a day. I mean, why should I come to see you for $500? I make $1 billion a day. And now they have no fucking value to give me, mate. I'll go somewhere else. I make my own events from this point. Make my own events, and that's the key, yeah? And now I see how to just make my own events. I never fucking rely on them to give me money, man. In the long term, bro, never rely on other people to give you money in the long term, or to call you in the long term. And they're saying, I mean, the more money you make, the more value you have to make your own events bigger and bigger by yourself. And that's the key, yeah? So that's what I'm learning now. I'm learning something different now. So as I go and grow myself now differently, I'm just reasoning, guys. I'm reasoning with myself in an audio program like this. And that's how I grow. I grow through being careful to never ever rip my eye off. And make sure that no matter what, I can see how lucky I am to even have an eye today. Because some kid back in the past did fucking throw a 2x4 at me. And guess what? This kid's fucking lucky, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, they're lucky that he never fucking did take my eye off. I love it, but I'm better than all that. I'm better than everything. I said the word I only in this lifetime. And I'm focusing on helping myself to deliver content now. I make sure that I see Les Brown. I mean, he's already charging people already, and we can see how much exactly he is. I mean, guess what? Probably it's much more. Never fucking charge people online. And never charge people online. Never fucking tell people what price to see you with. You understand? Because they find some other guy or woman. Before that, they see. I mean, you want $1 billion online. I mean, fuck. I mean, they're going to find somebody else, man. Because they can never afford you in life. But if you are just for free online, and they come up to you and say, hey, Danny, I mean, are you able to come to see us in Brisbane? Or Brisbane Millennials or something like that? I say, hey, I have fucking better to do than you guys. I have fucking better to do. I have something better to do than you guys today. I mean, I have something better to do. I mean, do you have some money to give me? Do you have some money to give me? To see me? Well, no, but we want to see you, to have an appointment with you, to talk about your business. I talk about my business all the time. I mean, what? I mean, what do you want me for? I mean, no. I mean, we want to have coffee with you. We want to sit down to talk about your life in business. I do that already. I fucking do that already in my audio programs every single day. For fuck's sake. I mean, what else do you want? I mean, nothing. I mean, we just want to come and see you. I mean, I already see me already. I already see myself. Why do I need to see you for? I mean, we want you to come with us. And we have 20 people and more in our business seminar. I said, fuck me then. I have people online already. I have fucking 7.8 billion people watching me on YouTube today. I mean, what fucking makes you believe that I have to come to your event of fucking 20 people and more? I know what. I fucking already people watching me online. I mean, guess what? I realize now, I say, well, do you want some money to come and see me? Now, guess what, Broshi, how much money can you give me? Broshi now he says, I mean, how about we give you $15,000 for you to come and see us then? Broshi, fuck, I mean, give me $50,000, I'll come and see you. I mean, now we're getting somewhere, man. What are you saying? I mean, Danny Milivojevic, I mean, we want you to come to Miami Festival
I mean, guess what? I mean, do you have some money to give me? I mean, do you have some money to have me around? I mean, yeah, maybe we give you $50,000 on that. I mean, fuck, I mean, let's do it. I mean, if they say, hey, I mean, Daniel Milovovic, I mean, we want to come to, we want you to come to Tomorrowland with us. I mean, guess what? I promise you, I have something to do already. I mean, really? I mean, what do you have to do? I have something else to do, but do you have some money to give me? I mean, always go and ask for money this way. Because otherwise they believe that you have something better to do. And otherwise they never give you the money. But guess what? If you run away and they never give you the money, then they never have the money to give you anyway. So all you can do is you can say, I have something better to do anyway. I mean, really? I mean, okay. I mean, if they fucking just run off like this, it's because it's a free event and they're calling you for free. But if they say, if I say, hey, do you have some money to give me for Tomorrowland over there? Or if they say, nah, but we want to call you for free over here. I want to give you a headline. I mean, we want you to headline with us over there. I mean, yeah, I have some fucking business over here. I have something to do. I have something better to do. I mean, oh, really? I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, we're going to contact our department. We're going to see. I mean, you got to do that. For fuck's sake. You got to do that, for fuck's sake. I mean, fuck. So Jesus Christ is laughing with me here. And yeah. No worries. You got to call your department over there. Understand? And that's how you have to, guys, live life like this and fucking get the money from them. And fucking be able to get the offer and make sure you direct it at the money. And say, give me some money. And that's it. I mean, offer me some money. And never give them an offer. I mean, never give them an offer. I mean, make them give you an offer. I mean, make them give you the offer. And that's it.